Collective, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. I'm here to do another general oracle reading, and my readings are timeless, so whenever you come across them, they may resonate with you. Okay, and on my last reading, I had said I would do Yud, and anyways, I hope everybody's doing okay. Thank you for joining me. And so here it goes. Here's Yud. It says Y-O-D, but I think it's pronounced Y-U-D. Destiny. Okay? Alright. And I've got an hour before my kids come back from the pool. And I know they're going to be rowdy, so I'm going to try to hurry. My other reading I did, it was 222 when I looked at the microwave before I came to do my reading. And then when I finished my reading and I went back into the kitchen, it was 333. So I did it in 1 hour. Anyhow, I want to do this before an hour, but I don't know. Okay, so anyways, it says, let me show it to you guys. My last reading, I forgot to show y'all the first page of what I was reading. I apologize. I believe I did Leo, and I'm so sorry I didn't do it. I wish I could go back and do Tauruses, but I'll see if I can find it. I mean, Leo. I don't know why I keep saying Taurus. Maybe there's a Taurus watching, but I believe it was the first page I didn't show you guys. I showed y'all the second page, but not the first. So here's the first page in case any of you guys saw the last reading. I had read the Leo horoscope card. Okay, so let's do Yud. And when I read this, y'all will understand why I call it Yud, because it says here. So it says, a person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Wow. Jean Delafontaine. Okay, and then it says, the ancients believed that Yud was an area of fate in the chart and not a particular favorable one. Also called the eye of God or the finger of God. The Yud is a peculiar astrological configuration in a chart. It is a triangle formed by two planets 60 degrees apart while both are 150 degrees from a third planet. This creates a thin pie-shaped aspect. The Yud configuration is linked to the Hebrew alphabet Yod.
According to Wikipedia, in astrology,
or Yud
is a specific triangular-shaped planetary alignment that is formed by two planets or points being sextile to one another, with a third planet being exactly 150 degrees to the other 2 points, or quincunx.
Well, there you go. That was my Google. I don't even know what to say. But if y'all heard that, anyhow. The Yud configuration is linked to the Hebrew alphabet Yod, or Yud, is the 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which has mystical implications signifying the omnipresence of God, and often denoting humility because the energy is locked in that triangular configuration. Wow. That's a lot, huh? That's a lot to grasp. It's the 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which has mystical implications signifying the omnipresence of God, and often denoting humility because the energy is locked in that triangular configuration, causing matters to be fated and often difficult, but not without their rewards. So you will go through difficult times when this is in the astrological, in the astrology up there in the heavens, up there in the where the planets are at. Anyways, Yod configuration, but not without your reward. So you will be rewarded for the difficult time that you may face, that you may go through. Yod configuration is influential and implies that there is a disruptive force at work. And I don't know anything about astrology, guys. I like to look at it. I like to see different astrology guys. I think I see, her name was Wonder Girl. She changed it to ethereal something. Jesus, I can't remember. And then I see Rick, R-I-K, astrology. I also see Steve Judd. But anyways, let me continue. Sorry, I get off track. I apologize. So it says, Yod configuration is influential and implies that there is a disruptive force at work. In a sense, this astrological placement of planets is somewhat in exile from the other planet energies because they're not harmonious with each other and therefore cause tension. This can bring about feelings of intense stress and restriction. So I've seen it when they have the chart, the astrological chart. I do see a triangle at times, and I had no idea it was this Yud. It could be something else, but and in those times, I do feel the intense stress and restriction, and sometimes that keeps me from doing readings because I'm so intensely stressed and restricted, and that's how I feel about it. But I never knew that this was taking place until I read this. I mean, yes, the astrology guy or girl will let you know, but anyhow, this explains a little bit. There can also be a sense of being different, feeling alone, and of being out of step with others at times. A yud in a natal chart can even indicate being the black sheep of the family. When the Yud card presents itself in a reading, it means that the situation may be chaotic or may soon turn that way. So if things aren't being chaotic, they will be soon. It will be hard to see any clear path because of this chaos, but it will be important to weather through it all. This is not always bad because it is a process of finding what works and what isn't functioning. And now will be the time to be scaling things down and weeding out what is unnecessary. So when you're going through this type of difficulty, most of the time, I feel that we will get rid of things that are difficult. People that are giving us a hard time, we'll kind of just shut them off. There's going to be blockages of all sorts. I'm going to block this one. I'm going to block that one, because you can't have that at that moment in your life. So you will be weeding out what is unnecessary. But more than that, this card is about finding your own truth, even though that truth may not be reflected through others. You may wish for more support when this card comes up, and will have to manage this all on your own. There's times when we're going through a hard time, and this type of thing going on in the astrology, or up in the, I don't know how to call it, guys, but you know what I mean, where the planets are at, wherever it's taking place. You will want people to help you, but there will be nobody. You've got to do it on your own. I know I've done it on my own, and I kindly tell the person, if I tell them, look, man, I need some time to my own. I need some space. I need to figure out whatever I'm going through on my own. It says another development may turn up, and that is you will prefer to work it out on your own without any interference from others. This card can denote a time to voyage inward and come to your own truth. There really isn't anyone who will have the tools to figure this out more so than you at this time. So now may not be the best time to take advice from others. Your inner knowing has it already. You just have to take the time to process the information to come to your own answers. At times, when the Yud card turns up, there will be health issues that need to be dealt with and solved before moving forward. It can be indicative of autoimmune disease, celiac disease, fibromyalgia, thyroiditis, I can't say this, thyroiditis, I think, everyday allergies, and other ailments. other illnesses. Although these diseases would not be life-threatening, they could still be a crucible of sorts with a need for drastic changes to be made for relief or for symptoms to subside. More positively, this card means that circumstances are good for achieving your goal. But be prepared for sacrifices on your part, and not just one, but several. It will not be an easy path, but it is a time to expand your focus. You have a desire for greater awareness which will come through dedication, But patience and adaptability are necessary in making this situation work to fulfill your greater purpose, the one you were born for. So, in times like this, we have to be adaptable. We have to say, okay, whatever I'm going through, I have to take it easy, calm down, come to my senses, try to be as grounded as I can, and so I can go through whatever difficulty this symbol right here, the Yud symbol, is taking place. To me, I always believe it's God wanting to be with me one-on-one, not go to everyone else for help. Because most people can't even help themselves. They got problems of their own that they probably don't tell you about, but they have them. So when you come to them with yours, they're like, look, man, I can't even handle my own problems. How am I supposed to help you with yours? So God wants us to go to Him, or whatever God you believe in. Yud card in brief says needing to make adjustments, being inventive, being unique, having a special purpose, trusting all will work out as it is meant to, the eventual success of destiny and fate, even amongst chaos, self-examination and discovery after a period of confusion, missed opportunities, increased awareness, humility, being shown factors you are currently blind to, making up your mind, making a choice, learning from adjustment, and flowing with the change. A conduit of energy, profound blocks, stop and start motions. It is best not to force the issue at this time, as there is fate involved. Allow matters to unfold before acting, bringing everything together, answering the call as the ordinary life is released into the spiritual. Corresponding tarot card is the Ace of Swords in the reversed. So with the upright card of the Ace of Swords, you see clarity, you see the truth, and with this one you don't see clarity, you don't see the truth, you don't see what's going on, you're very confused, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You have to go through whatever things you have to go through. The key idea says destiny, doing things on your own, standing strong, making a difference. I never knew this type of thing existed, but when I feel this way, my thoughts are, God wants me to get close to Him, ask Him for questions, ask Him for the answers, go through the turbulent change that I have to go through with Him. And that's how I've been raised, going to church and all, to look up to God and lean on Him. So that's that. And I had the Aries card, but I think I'll read it on my next reading. The Aries, I am. Oh, let me show it a little bit better. Okay? And like I said, I believe we all have a little bit of every sign in our chart, in our lives. At one time or another, we act like an Aries, or you know what I mean. Okay, so I've got fork in the road, and this time I'll say the right thing. It's from the wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, then I'm going to read Fork in the Road. I love this card too. It's got so many different details. That right there looks like a monkey to me, but I'm not sure. My eyesight's not that good. I think it looks like a monkey. Anyhow, okay. And then deep knowing. Okay. I think I'm going to read the Fork in the Road first. Okay. And that's number 13. Okay. And it says, essential meanings. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Because when you have a decision, there's consequences after that decision, whatever decision you make. Owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. The Oracle's message says every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. The relationship message says you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to a mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do. Invest and give. And hold on. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, what you're willing to invest and give. Then choose. You can make a wrong choice. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of the genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships, all roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience to the heart. No matter if you decide to stay with that person or not, if you stay with that person and go through whatever you go through by staying with them, it was something that you had to learn in life anyways. And it's going to be to your benefit, because whether it hurt you or it did you good, you're going to learn for the next time when you meet someone else and you see the same characteristics in that person. You're going to say, well, I've already met somebody like you. I know, because it's happened to me. And I don't want to do this again. But unlike that, I went ahead and did it again because I didn't know until after the fact. And if you don't go with that person, you'll also learn a lesson for whatever path you take, whichever choice you make. The prosperity message says you've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. Who do I need to become, and what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, by your intuition, which knows how to steer you toward your well-being. It does. Your intuition will tell you, but it's our choice at the end to go with our intuition or not. And sometimes we don't go with our intuition, and that's where we go wrong, because we feel already a little bit uneasy about a certain relationship, a certain person that's not treating us quite like we want them to treat us. But like I said, you don't want to be alone. You want to experience, a certain experience with someone, so you go along with it. You put aside how you're really truly feeling and how your intuition is telling you it's not a good idea, but we still do it. Protection message says indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle, by not making a choice. You are making a choice. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. Wow, guys, this sure is a lot. I think I'll just read this deep knowing on my next reading, okay? I'll keep it there, but I'll only read this one because I think that's too much for you guys to want to continue to listen to me. Okay? So, and I may be wrong, I don't know, but that's what I'm going with today. For some reason, I feel that. Maybe I'm just fearing my kids coming back. I don't know. But anyways, I love you guys for listening to me and those that listen to my readings. Thank y'all so much. I know they're a little bit boring. One of my subscribers said, "They're not boring." I don't know who it was, if it was a young lady or a young man, or a man. But they were so sweet. They said, "They're not boring." They said with an exclamation mark. I felt so good inside. It made me feel so good. I was like, wow, thank you so much. It was very sweet. But deep knowing we'll do on the next reading, okay, guys? God willing. Okay? I don't sit upright because I've got my drawer right here and it won't let my knees go through. But that other chair I had was so low that I didn't feel comfortable in it because I'm so short. So, okay. Let's see what messages your guardian angels, your spirit guides. I think that's too quick, guys. What do y'all think? Let me shuffle them a little bit more, okay, y'all? But we had Leap of Faith, Page of Wands in the reverse, Five of Pentacles upright, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. But I think that was too quick. I'm going to shuffle them a little bit more than that. But that's a good one. It came out all by itself. The Ace of Raphael, the Ace of Cups. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. That's beautiful. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Look at the dolphins. They say dolphins stay forever for a lifetime, if I'm not mistaken. When they mate for a lifetime. There's a tarot deck that's got dolphins. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's so expensive, but it's so interesting. I know one of my tarot readers that I used to listen to, I think she was called Truth Tarot. She used to have that deck. The Emperor was at the top of the deck, and I said I was going to read it, but I forgot about it, and I started shuffling the deck. Anyways, he came out anyways, the Emperor. You guys are taking control, or there's an Emperor that's coming into your life. One or the other. Only you guys know your story, you know. Maybe there's somebody that is going to come into your life that's going to have the Emperor energy. He's going to be in control, well set in his ways. Most of them are stable. Very caring about their family, who they're with. They're the Emperor. You know, they're not a King of Wands who likes to fool around sometimes, you know, and is a type of leader and is not very stable or wants to stay together with anybody, wants to be committed. The Emperor is like the what do you call it? The other half of the Empress. And we have the Nine of Cups, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. Okay, so maybe you guys are going to have somebody. Whoa, what's happening with my camera? There we go. Thank you. It's got a little genie, a genie lamp. Your wishes are coming true. Our wishes are coming true, guys. Hopefully. To God. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Look at that beautiful angel leaning over that guy. That's beautiful. I imagine that's his guardian angel. That's how I see it. Okay. That's how our guardian angels look when they're helping us out. Okay. So, let me read the Ace of Raphael, what it says on the booklet. It says, this is the beginning of a new and positive emotional experience in your life. It may be a new person you become very close to, or a situation that fills you with joy. Often this card signifies the start of a romantic relationship or renewed romance within your current relationship. You may find yourself falling in love or making a deep and personal connection with a new friend. Profound and lasting spiritual insights are possible at this time. Trust your intuition to lead you to happiness. Additional meanings of this card says spiritual revelations, a gift from someone dear. Home is where the heart is. Let me let you guys see that in case anybody likes to read like I do. And I do like to read, but since I do these readings, I read when I do the readings. I mean, sometimes I read on my own, of course. I like when I get these, I like to read what it says. And then I make my choice if I think it's a good idea to read it to you guys. Now, the horoscopes, I don't read them because it's just going to be whatever it's going to be. You know, it is what it is with our horoscopes. Who we are. Or who the card says we are. The booklet of the card. Okay, the Emperor. That way you can see through this guidebook what Radley Valentine says about the Emperor. And it's Archangel Uriel for the Emperor. And what did it say? Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitions and plans. I didn't read that. I apologize. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So you guys are taking charge of a situation and you're making plans. Or ambitious plans. Okay. Leadership can change everything. This card may mean that it's time for you to be a leader to those around you, or it might indicate that you would greatly benefit from the counsel of a skilled mentor who can give you invaluable advice. Archangel Uriel can provide you with brilliant new ideas on how best to be a success. Creativity is a wonderful thing, but without logic, it can be chaos. What you need right now is a little organization and order. A few guidelines or rules will help bring your dreams to life in the most efficient and elegant way possible. This is not meant to limit you, but to help you feel empowered and in control of the direction your plans are taking. The additional meanings of this card says an encouraging and diplomatic leader. Ambitious plans, stability, a promotion, protection, authority figures, paternal role models. Paternal role models. Archangel Uriel is the angel of great ideas and epiphanies. His name means the light of God, and truly he can help light your way to success. When you can't quite see your way clear to the next step, he is able to give you moments of revelation that seem to come out of nowhere. Ask Archangel Uriel for assistance whenever you have a project or challenge where a creative solution is called for. Okay, and the Nine of Raphael says, make a wish. Now your hopes and dreams become a reality. Financial and material gratification flows to you as a reward for all your hard work. Worries fade, fears dissolve, life is magical. Beauty and happiness are yours. Life feels joyful, and there is finally an opportunity to kick back and have some fun. Additional meanings of this card says dreams coming true, simple pleasures of life, contentment, sensuality, and loyalty. Okay. Whoops. Oh, and that was all. Okay. Eight of Ariel. It says you're doing excellent work. You take pride in what you do. The energy and effort you put into your work financially supports you and also feels very rewarding. If you're considering changing jobs or careers, it will go very well. There is great motivation to be a success, and you're willing to invest in your long-term goals will pay off. There's so much to learn. This card often indicates job training, going back to school, and attending seminars or creative classes. A choice you need to make might benefit from more research. Additional meanings of this card says students, artisans, practice makes perfect. I don't know what artisans or how to say that word. But I guess it means something about study. Maybe a student or something. Okay. And this one is the Three of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So this is the Three of Swords. And then we have the Four of Raphael, the Four of Cups. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. I hope nobody's going through a Three of Swords, but if you are, just know that you'll be okay. It's going to be hard, but just try to be strong. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. The Star. Because at the end, you'll come out like a star, guys, no matter what happens. Whatever rough time we go through, it brings us out looking like a star, I promise. It hurts a lot, but I know God will be with you. I want you to try to stay prayed up. And let me say some of these cards right here. It's 34 minutes. Healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regular for optimal health. I know I've been having to do that because of my health. I never thought my health would go bad, but oh well. Sensitivity. It says, Archangel Haniel says, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Some of you guys might be very sensitive right now, very emotional, crying when you wake up in the mornings, crying throughout the day. It's okay to cry, guys. It's okay to be emotional. I'm noticing this person over here with the flute. That is so cute. You see it? Why, I don't know, but she's there, like up in a tree. Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Okay. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So whatever you're putting your mind to, whatever you want to succeed in life, whatever you want to accomplish, it says focus upon it with unwavering faith. It's hard to do that because we tend to get discouraged. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Yes, you are, collective. You are magical. My subscribers are surely magical. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Ear chakras, whatever you listen to. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Every time I see that rabbit, it gives me a good feeling. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. They say that the lotus flower, that beautiful flower, grows out of mud. Okay, so here's I had written this a while back. I didn't put the date, but it says, I am worthy of others' respect. I welcome all good things in life. I welcome all good things life offers me. Life loves me and I love life. The universe loves me and I love the universe. My life is wonderful. Everything is well now and always. Life supports me. Life and God supports me. Others are attracted to me because of my positive energy. I give up all negative thoughts and feelings about me. I am proud of what I have become. I am unique and special. That was my bookmark, guys, for I could read this other one for you guys. Now, whoever doesn't want to hear this devotional, God bless you. Take care. I wish you health, happiness, and abundance. And God is opening doors for you daily. Peace, love, and light. I'll see y'all on my next reading. God willing. Take care. God bless you. Okay, so this one says, but what if I miss God? And then it says, and your ears will hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. Isaiah 30:21. Sometimes we experience hesitation in life because we are afraid we might miss God or do something wrong as we try to follow Him. Let me encourage you by telling you that if you miss God, that if you miss God's will for you somehow, you don't have to worry. He'll find you. I think we all get lost in life at times and need the mercy of God to show up and get us back on the right track. Today you can thank God that He is faithful to straighten out any crooked path in front of you. If you are afraid of making wrong decisions about your direction in life, all you have to do is remember how much God loves you and look at the testimonies of the people who have gone before you. The Bible is full of miraculous stories of God's guidance and provision. When we take a step of faith after praying and seeking God, if we do make a mistake, then God will help us get back on track. Thankfully, God can make that so-called mistake somehow work. God can make that so-called mistake somehow work out for our good. I thank you, Father, that you see my heart. If I miss your voice and your direction in my life, I thank you that you'll find me and get me going in the right direction. I trust your guidance, and I choose today not to live in fear of missing you. I know I was in the wrong track for a long time, guys. I didn't have this calm, collected attitude all the time. When I was younger, I was a mess. I made so many mistakes. I did so many things I shouldn't have done. But just like that little scripture says, or that little devotional says, God makes our mistakes turn out for our good. I wish I hadn't done it that way, but that's life. So anyhow, thank you guys for listening. I love y'all with all my heart. Take care. Thank y'all for being subscribing to my channel. Thank you for viewing this reading. If you like the reading, I'd appreciate it if you could click the like button for me. Subscribe if you'd like to be a part of the Spirit Guided Oracle team. I'd love to have you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I wish you the best. The next reading, I'll read Deep Knowing and the Aries card, okay? So, thank y'all, and I'll see y'all on my next reading. I wish y'all happiness, peace, and abundance. God is opening doors for y'all daily. Peace, love, and light, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.